Okay. Checking microphone. Works. YouTube. I gotta verify. Great. This will take a bit. I should have done this before I started streaming. So take a couple seconds. Just relax. Get comfortable. Get some snacks. I'm waiting for YouTube or Google or whatever this is to send me a message. Here we go. The answer is 42 or 24. Backwards. Okay. Everything's fine. Streaming in good condition. Microphone's working. No background song. I feel like I gotta sneeze today. Like, throughout the day, it feels like that. Alright, ready to roll. Today, after a minute in, where am I? Oh yeah, bedtime. I think it's over here by the birch. If the bed's over here, that means I have a lot of progress to do. Stuff that I lost. And what's this? A bunch of new followers. Cool. Must have missed that yesterday. Wasn't really paying much attention. My bad. Anyway, today is February the 19th, 2023. It is now Sunday. That means there's a range of what can happen today. Either everyone kinda takes a sleepy morning start where no one really wakes up early or does anything. Right now it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So I have some time before anybody wakes up. But either people are gonna wake up slowly and just take their time throughout the day, and we're not gonna do anything that important until like 12 or something in the afternoon. It's likely what's going to happen. The other option is we go somewhere early, and that means like 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning, something like that. Probably going to get breakfast or something. I want to replace the old ones. I was going back and forth with myself today, thinking about what to play actually. The more I talk, the more I feel like I want to sneeze. Yeah. Anyway, I decided to play this because the other games it would be fun. It'd be kind of strange though, like on a scale, everything's just kind of evened out. Like I could play this, or I could play Sacred, or Paper Mario, or even Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. I should have taken care of business before I started streaming. Like right now, I have a dry cough. I want to sneeze, and I'm yawning. None of these are good things. Okay, I'm gonna need some dirt for expanding the tree farm over here. I think last time I got 14 pieces. Yeah, there's a lot of progress I lost last time. Kind of thanks to, I forget what mob it was. I drowned, I think. It's either that or like a zombie. Oh man. Oh, I really hope I'm not getting sick. Because that's a possibility. Since apparently yesterday, well, put it this way. I should like mute or something when I cough. I don't know how loud that is. I'm trying not to. But we have this cousin, or it's my cousin, I guess. And I really am guessing, I'm not sure. Suffice it to say, I got this cousin who works in the same construction type of work that we do sometimes. Or that I do sometimes. My dad does it all the time. And he's generally just annoying for me. I don't know how many torches I should make. Just do 4. Yeah, just do 4. Okay. Anyway, they like to just use the house as like a rest stop. My cousin, this cousin of mine. I don't really know if he's my cousin. I guess he is. But it's like the situation where your parents have cousins and their children, what are they to you? Well, I don't know. But for now, we just kind of call him my cousin. He's older than me. I don't know by how much, but by a bit. He has a family and stuff. But he's annoying sometimes because he likes to use the house as a rest stop. So, like, they'll be driving around or something. They live far away in the suburbs or something. But they like to come here and use the bathroom and then like hang out for a while. And it's annoying because you can't do anything in the meantime until they leave. Plus the house is a mess. So that's also a problem. But anyway. Lost focus here. So he has, I don't know if they're workers like for him, but he's got this group of guys who aren't like the cleanest and are relatively suspicious. But they hang out with him. They work with him, sort of. We all do like the drywall and construction and stuff. They do the hanging of the walls. So they're like I don't know what they are. The translation is literally just the hangers. So maybe that's what I'll call them. And they don't really do that good of a job, all things considered. We have to go in and fix a lot of their mistakes afterwards. And we go to work on that sort of thing. And yesterday, or actually no, the day before, it happened to be the same day, probably Friday, that I Missed out on the entire day. I fell asleep sometime in the evening, and I just didn't know what happened for the rest of the day until like the morning after. But turns out my cousin and my uncle, both bad guys, um, were kind of standing out here, in like outside my room, outside of the rooms. And my dad was at the front door, blocking the door. He's huge, but blocking the door because my cousin's guys, the shady people, they wanted to come in the house too. Except they probably shouldn't, because then we'll never get them to leave, and they're gonna ask for food and whatnot. So my dad's blocking them. Also, this is the only relevant part why I'm telling this story. They are coughing their lungs out. Like they are coughing and sneezing and got all sorts of mucus and freaking pathogens all over the place. So they're disgusting, according to my sources. I didn't see it, obviously. But yeah, according to them, they're disgusting, and they were coughing all over the place. And they're gonna come in here and cough all over our stuff. And then I'm gonna come out of the room or something, and like get cereal or whatever, and I'm gonna eat all of the stuff in the air. So no, you want to prevent that. Chances are, they did cough here in the house. At least my cousin probably did. And he hangs out with them, so he's probably infected as well. And it took me a couple days, but it looks like I might have caught something. It's either that, or my room is just, well, not my room, but the sheet or the roll of toilet paper that I use for tissue when I get sneezy. I haven't been sneezy in a while, so it's just been kind of here next to me. But it's like my bed is here, and then there's like a little slot of empty space, and then there's like what is it, a couch? I think that's what it's called, a couch. It's a chair. It's really puffy. That thing. That's right next to my bed. So between those two items or furniture pieces, there's like a little slot, and that's where a lot of stuff falls in. And sometimes that's where I keep my glasses, so I don't squish them at night. So I kept the roll of toilet paper in there, and I got all dusty. And now that I'm a little bit sneezy, I grabbed it. It's really dark, and I grabbed a little piece. So I turned on like the flashlight on my phone, and I could see little particles in the air. And I'm gonna inhale these things. I just know it. And I probably did. And now my nose is like sneezy and runny and stuff. So I'm hoping it's either just like a little bit of dust, because I am somewhat sensitive to dust, I guess. It's very easy for me to sneeze and sometimes even develop like a fever just from dust alone. It's annoying most of the time, but that's as far as it goes. It's either that, and if it's that, I can handle it. But if it's some unknown disease that these grown men who came into our house have, I don't know what to do with that. How do I deal with that? I'm going to buy medicine or something. But yeah, that's what happened. This is what happened, I don't know, Friday, I guess. Friday night. And more, um, actually, another thing happened. My cousin and my uncle were talking smack about my dad. Basically, literally behind his back. Like he was out in the front door blocking the guys from coming in. And while he's doing that, they're just talking smack about him, saying that he's not a good worker and now he doesn't want to work. He just wants to do the bare minimum. Now, the very ironic thing is, that is literally what my uncle does. He wants the maximum amount of money without having to put in anything above the minimum amount of work. Now that's cool, I guess, if like your employer is like abusing you or something, then yeah, do less work, I guess. Sure. Problem is, his employer is not abusing him because he is his own employer. They both are. They both work because they want to, or like they have to, I suppose, but it's this type of job. You go in and you make houses, and that's it. So, like, he likes to mooch off of my dad's work, where like he will spend maybe like 3 times as much time as you need to on a job. Meanwhile, my dad does like he works at a normal pace, maybe a little bit slower because he wants to make sure it's done correctly. And my uncle will work at a very slow pace and not make sure it's done correctly. So now he has to go back and make sure it's fixed and everything. And that means even more time. And then it's just a matter of wasting time. Like, oh, oops, did I make a mistake? I guess I better spend an hour fixing it. Clumsy me. It's that sort of thing. So that only goes to show the irony a bit of him saying that my dad is the one that's like that. No, it's very much the opposite. And it's actually pretty dangerous for him to say that sort of thing. Because if the reputation turns into that, neither one of them are going to get a job. And then we're actually screwed. We have a bit of money put away, I think. I don't even know. It used to be that way. I don't know anymore. But if not, I don't have enough to help out. At least until April. At some point in April, my CD is going to mature. My CD is a certificate of deposit I have at the bank. Certificate of deposit, basically a financial thing where you put in a big amount of money. For me, it was only $1,000. You put in a big amount of money at a certain interest rate, and then you don't touch it for however much time you say. It could be a year, it could be a couple months. It depends on what you want. But usually, the longer amount of time, the better. So I put mine for 7 months, and had $1,000, and like literally like $11 extra or something, or 111 extra, something like that. So I put in 1,000 at some interest rate. I don't really know what it is. I don't really care that much about it. But it's supposed to grow at a fixed amount for that amount of time. And the longer amount of time you put it, the larger the amount it grows by. So some people who have good banks that are friendly to that sort of thing might have it at like a year, 5 years, 3 years, 10 years. That sort of situation. And they'll put in like 5 or 10,000, and then at the end of like 5 years or something, they'll come out with 3 times the amount or whatever. Or probably not 3 times, but a little bit more. The point is, if you're gonna spend time, then and you have money just kind of sitting there, it could be doing something in the meantime and growing a little bit. The only problem is it grows by kind of a small amount, and you can't touch it. As in, they take it away from your account, and then you don't have it anymore. You can ask for it back early, except you'll get a penalty for doing that. Like they'll reduce some amount of money from it, if not a lot of it. You might even end up losing some. I don't know. It depends on your terms and everything. But you could just set a quicker time, and if you don't want to wait that long. Anyway, mine's gonna mature in April. I'm supposed to go pick it up. I don't know. I don't have any expectations of it. I don't know what to expect exactly. Am I going to get 1,100 or 1,150? I doubt it'll be 2,000. It's something. I really don't know what it's going to be or what it's supposed to be. They could try to stiff me and give me less than what it's supposed to be. I really wouldn't know. I could do the math on it, but I really, really don't care enough to figure it out. So whatever amount they give me, that's good enough for me. It'll technically be my money. But you really shouldn't have money in a bank anyway, in a large bank, because a lot of big banks use deposited money, not just from people, but also from like gigantic companies. They use that money and then like drill oil with it or destroy the planet. Maybe kick some puppies, I don't know. Whatever people care about. They do that sort of thing with it. And it technically is funded by big other companies or individual people. So what you can do instead is give your money something else to do. Like the financial institution aspiration. Those guys are completely online. They don't have a store as far as I know. But they're a legitimate thing. What they offer is basically um, like banking services. So the same thing. So like a checking account, savings account, stuff that makes your money grow. All of that stuff. Except they also don't invest your money in any like big company or project that will destroy the planet. They only invest your money in stuff that like is neutral with the planet, like carbon neutral and stuff like that. They also seem to have pretty good interest rates. It's an online thing, so I don't know if it works in every country. It might. But I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to turn this into planks. That's pi. I should get to the bed first. Anyway, I wanted to make an aspiration account, except, I don't know, I never got around to it. Like I made one, technically. Just didn't move any money to it. You could even move a small amount just to test it out, which I think I might do. Maybe like $10 or something. Oh yeah, a nice feature they have is they don't have monthly fees if you don't want any. So like, I don't know if you can change the frequency of the fee, but you can change the amount and turn it into 0, and then you don't pay them anything. You still get the full services. You just choose to pay them 0. If you want to pay them more, like $5 a month or something, you totally could. It could be $4.75 or $4.20 for the memesters out there. But yeah, you get to choose your own price and everything. And their minimum wage, or their starting wage, I think, for all of their employees, I think it's like $25. So overall, they seem to be a pretty good company. But I don't know. I got no stake in that game. They seem like a good company, so yeah, why not? Now I'm gonna need some more tools here. That's a bit of a problem. Alright, I need to get rid of this spruce. I'm gonna take this with me. I think I know what I must do. I feel like I should add support or something to those pillars. Alright, I should sprint. So I have food. Let's go. So first thing I need to do is actually, I might need to put the crafting table over here. And I gotta get one piece of spruce. I'm gonna chop it over this way. Because that way if it falls, it'll at least fall that way. Destroy the generator and put lava all over the place. Okay, that's enough of this. Now I need to get tools. To do that, I'm gonna need a generator. I need to get 6 pieces. 1 for the axe, 1 for the pickaxe. That one burned again. Okay. There we go. Alright, that's done. Get to the crafting table. So I'm gonna need to make 2 of these. Now, how do I juggle this? If I make the pickaxe right now, I can collect more cobblestone until it breaks, or until I can combine them. And then I would end up with a lot of cobblestone. That would use up an inventory slot. But that's fine since I have a couple. So I will use up my torches. And then, or the torches and the spruce floor. Then I'll have 2 slots open. I can continue from there. I only needed the torches anyway for breaking the sand here. I don't need to do that anymore. I mean, except for this, I guess. Yeah, originally it was gonna be, this was gonna be the wall. It's gonna go up to there. Very narrow. How much sand do I have? 43. That's 45 now. 47? Yeah. Okay. Let's use this up. I don't need to collect sand right now. Just filling in the gaps. Okay. Put this there. There. Need more. I should have put the floor over here. But oh well. And there. Okay, it's 2 slots open. So if I collect a bunch of cobblestone now, that's a little bit of a commitment because what I've been doing is not having any cobblestone in my inventory and instead just grabbing some every time I need some. So it's a change of strategy now. Alright, here we go. Also, I gotta replant this stuff. Oh, this one's not gonna grow. Alright, piece of dirt. There. Okay. Making sure I don't miss a spot. Every time I come down here now, I remember the chat yesterday of the game being relaxing. Is it? Is it really? Okay, I'm missing a piece here. Alright, I collected too many. Actually I can turn this into paper. Do a little bit more. Yeah, this is enough. Okay, cobblestone. I don't need a specific amount right now. I just need to use this up a bit. Keeps burning. No, it's over there. How am I gonna get that one? If only I had an extra piece of dirt lying around. Okay, let me see my durability of this thing. Needs a lot more. Okay. I guess I should get multiples of 3. So maybe I'll get 24. See if that's enough. I'll stop at 23 just in case there's one on the ground. Yeah, there's one here. Alright, is this enough? Yes. Great. Alright. Don't know how I estimated that correctly. But I'm not questioning it. Okay, axe time. I should go to the chest to see if I have any open slots in there. So last time I turns out I did. Don't know if it's still the same or not. No. Okay, there's nothing I can get rid of in here. Except this. The wooden axe that came with the bonus chest. I can use that up. Great. Everything's checking out. So I'm gonna need the axe probably here. So I'm gonna get rid of the birch wood I have already. I kinda need a little bit more spruce actually. Maybe I'll go get that first. Yeah, I need more spruce. Like, spruce and birch are gonna go together. So I can't just run over there and place down the birch. Alright, I also gotta break this thing again. This guy doesn't have a way out. Okay, I'll do it in the morning. I got some acacia logs just lying around the ground here. I could pick those up as well. First, I'm gonna need a couple logs of spruce. there's not really an easy way to get to it. What direction do I go? This way or this way? Go this way. I didn't need to break that one. Crap. I already got too much spruce anyway. I am messing up. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't do anything with that. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I don't need the bed with me either. Not right now. Luckily, this temple thing I'm building is really close by. Shouldn't have broken all that sand. I kind of need the capacity for sand again. Okay, block off the ground from the trees. Make sure the saplings don't fall between the cracks. Okay, that's that. Now I need to break more birch. Or I could just leave it there. I don't really have a way up to the pillars anymore. Yeah. I guess this is the last one over here. My last way up. This is in the wrong spot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is. There's also supposed to be one right here. Yeah. How am I gonna get out of this one? Okay. So now there's an interesting problem here. The bridge is basically stopped. It can't go any further because there's a mountain. And I need to break the mountain. Oh, that's really bad. Crap. How am I going to get rid of this? I knew I shouldn't have fought those guys. There is literally no way to get rid of this. Do you accept it? No. Thinking. There is one possibility. If I were to somehow find the treasure chest, then I could put this in there. Or, I guess, technically craft the conduit. Don't really feel like doing that though. And if I were to go fishing, I would probably come up with a nautilus shell at some point. Let me use up some of these saplings. Put it in there for now. I was going to exit without saving, but the nautilus shell is kind of like inevitable. I would run into it at some point. Anyway. Maybe I should use up stuff that I have in the chest as well. Like these saplings. These eggs, maybe? The eggs, I guess I could keep. The book and quill I can get rid of. Enchanted book I can't get rid of. I don't have anything to use it on. That's about it really. The bows, I mean, I guess I could try to enchant them. They won't beat the bow I have right now. Plus I barely use them. And maybe I could enchant them very simply. Like just use like power or flame or something. And then just use it until it dies. I don't know. Otherwise, I'll never get rid of the arrows either. Gunpowder, there's nothing I can do anymore about that. I already made the maximum amount of fireworks. Almost. Sand, I might be able to get rid of. And poison potatoes, I can eat a couple. So far, I've been okay on poisonous potatoes. I have eaten the ones that show up when I go farming. I have 41 emeralds still. And the blocks over there. Okay. So I got rid of the birch wood. Now I just need to collect acacia. Then I can go back to the bridge. I need a whole bunch of acacia wood. And I think I only have one inventory slot, so a stack and another stack it is. No, never mind, just a stack then. Unless I get rid of some of this food. I can combine the wooden axes. There we go. Now I have 2 slots. Should I expand the acacia farm? I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, the thing is, where? I'm kind of out of room for it. I had a small area, and now it's getting even smaller. The other thing is maybe I could just bring a couple saplings and go to the end of the bridge. And just stay there, basically. Until, like, they regrow. Or I could have 2 acacia farms. One here at the base, and another at the end of the bridge. Like where, as far as I went right now. It's not technically the ending, but it's the final point. It's as far as I've gotten. And that way I could bring chopped lumber over there from my farm, like chop it down here and carry the logs way over there to the bridge, work on the bridge, and in the meantime, there's saplings at the bridge growing. So when I'm done with the wood I carried over there, I'll collect more from that location on site. And then when that's done, I'll replant it, come back here, and this side should have already grown. And that way I can create a cycle where I continuously work on it. Maybe that'll work. Only thing is I would run out of tools. But that isn't so much of a problem now because I have a bunch of cobblestone on me. Maybe I'll give that a shot. I think I am getting sick. Stomach feels funny. Or maybe I'm just sitting weird, I don't know. They ate a bunch of things yesterday. I had a lot of animals. I had beef hamburgers, and then a turkey hamburger, and then the pork pot stickers, like the dumpling looking things. Not all at the same time, except for the burgers. I did eat those at the same time. I put the bed over here. Eating animals is kind of tricky. Like you gotta make sure you cook it right and everything, because animals have diseases sometimes. They're a very convenient food source. If they're already alive, then it's convenient. But then again, every food is convenient and tastes amazing when you're starving. There's also that. I was not starving. Nowhere near. I was very full for a good amount of the day. Also, I thought about how to mention it, funnily enough, on stream. I thought about how I'm gonna bring it up. So, like, um, typically the most exercise I do for my legs in general is like running. And I used to do that a lot more. But yesterday, or not actually the day before now, on whatever day it was, Saturday, I guess. No, Friday. Like, I don't know. The day I went out, the day I was playing XCOM, actually. I left, and then I got prepared and got my stuff ready. I was gonna go to the park. I was all dressed and ready to go. I opened the door. First thing that blinds me is the snow. It is super bright as day out there. 6:30 in the morning. I missed the night. I missed the darkness. The time of darkness. By the time I got out there, it was super bright, and there was snow on the ground. There was not snow yesterday, or the day before that. So, like, okay, snow. I already made it this far. Let's see if I can run on this thing. I could not. It was very slippery, because underneath the snow is a bunch of ice. And underneath is too strong of a word. There's barely any. Like, normally, if there's snow and ice, I can use the snow to grip on the ground, and I can continue on my way, running. Not this time. This time the snow disappears as soon as you step on it, and now there's just ice. When you think there's snow, there is not. It moves out of the way. So, like, I'm slipping all over the place. I can't run under these conditions. And I make it to the park. Wind chill hurts. But I make it to the park. And I notice something very strange that I don't see often at the park. There is a truck with a low loader, or whatever it's called. It is the thing in Farming Simulator where you buy it and you attach it to your truck, and it's used to transport vehicles. It's like a platform that extends with a little ramp and has wheels on it and stuff, so you can move it around. And this thing was on. The lights were on. I think I already told the story. But anyway, the the truck was there. It was parked. The lights were on. Everything was on. And like, it almost looks like it's supposed to carry a vehicle or something. And then I walk around the edge of the park, and I notice there is a vehicle driving around the edge of the park, the sidewalk. Not the path that I take to run, but the outside of it, where it's a regular sidewalk. Crap. And there's this big machine, a yellow skid steer looking bulldozer type of thing, and it's plowing through, and it is speeding, and it must have tracks or something, because that thing can turn. So I return home, and that's it. I did not go running that day. So instead, I took a shower after cleaning up my dad's car and stuff. Took a shower, and before that, decided, well, I haven't gone running in like a couple of days or something. I forget. I might as well try to like exercise here in like the 1x1 area that is the bathroom. Mind you, there is no place you can lay down other than the bed. There is no laying space in this house. None. You can't lay down. Some exercises require you to lay down. Hell, they require you to lay down and then extend your body. Like stretch. You can't lay down, much less lay down in T-pose. You can't do it. There's stuff in the way. Crap. Yeah, this is good. So, actually I don't need to do this. Hang on. Dry cough. Actually, yeah, maybe I need to do this. Oh man, that cough is not gonna go away. I don't know how loud it gets on the microphone either. See, I can see a spike in the audio, so maybe it's pretty bad. I don't know. It's not like I can give a warning, because you literally can't talk. Okay, anyway. I decided to exercise. The key word is I tried to. Well, I didn't say try, but yeah. And it must have worked or something. And then I was actually sore yesterday. And there's the feeling of when you exercise your glutes, where if they get sore, you can barely walk. Like, you have to like hobble around because you can't like properly like swing your legs to like put one foot in front of the other. Can't really do that. Okay, what's this? This is supposed to be a pillar, I think. Okay, there's one there. So this is the first unit. Second, standing on third, standing on fourth. Yeah, this is the one that has a pillar. So this one doesn't. So this one doesn't. So that's the first unit. Second. This is the second. This is the third. That's the fourth. Yeah, everything checks out. Alright. Should probably save before I get myself into trouble here. Let's make a couple of these. Actually, that's enough. whole lot of stairs. Okay. Good amount of stairs. I don't think I brought my bed with me. Yeah, I did not. Okay, I better go get that now. Like right now. But anyway, I have very unimportant reasons for wanting to exercise a couple of times. It's mostly most of it's to take care of my heart because I think I have a problem with it. I haven't gone to the doctor. Gee, I would really love to get my heart checked out once a year, like the commercial on the radio says. But we don't have a doctor because this is America. And I'm American. Let's put it that way. Alright, I should go pick up the bed. Where did I put it? There it is. Anyway, it's mostly to take care of my heart somewhat. Historically speaking, my dad was, well, everyone says, I never saw him when he was younger because I wasn't born. But everyone says he used to be really freaking jacked. But I've known him my entire life as kind of fat to really fat. So I don't know. Everyone says he used to be really like thin and strong and muscular. But I didn't see it. But sure, go ahead. I'll believe you, I guess. And technically the genetics passed down a little, but not really. So I don't know. I'm just like some chubby Mexican guy. What do you want from me? But I do think it would be funny. I told my friend group and stuff that I think it would be hilarious. And I might do it only for the joke. Of, for no good reason. Because I wear like long sleeve stuff and everything. I believe in gun control. If you catch my drift. And, hang on, I gotta plug in this computer. So I don't like to show off at all. Basically anything. Ever. Let's jump down here. But it would be funny if I'm like doing something, whatever, with like other people around, like friends or whatever. And some situation happens, like an anime, basically. And they look at my body. Like I have to lift my shirt or something. And you just see goddamn chiseled abs. That would be hilarious. Because it is not within my personality. But god damn it, that shock, that would be funny. It might be worth it only for that reason. Only to surprise people. Kind of like Ned Flanders, basically. Where you don't suspect it, and all of a sudden, there it is. Besides which, I don't really have much of a problem with, like, the transforming your life for that kind of commitment and stuff. It's fine. I might need to work on my willpower a bit. Like, I know what you have to do. Like, you're not supposed to. It's the mindset. You're not supposed to, like, think about, like, this is about the topic of becoming healthier. So, like, what normally is considered going on a diet, that sort of thing. You're not supposed to think of it as a diet, because when you go on a diet, eventually you're going to come off a diet. And you don't want to do that. You want to have an eating plan that fits your goals and your lifestyle. So, like, you're not going to stick to a plan, a nutrition plan, technically, if you don't like the food. You have to choose something that you like to eat. So, like pasta, for example, it's delicious. I like eating pasta. I still could eat pasta if I wanted to, like, lose weight or something. It's still possible. You just have to also eat a bunch of other stuff with it, like vegetables, and figure out which ones you like the taste of, and everything. It's not impossible. You just gotta be smart with your body, what kind of stuff you like, and what you can stick to. Because if you can't stick to it, you're never gonna accomplish your goals, whatever goals those may be. You gotta be consistent. And in order to be consistent, eat what you like. Just make sure it's not gonna kill you. Technically speaking, that's all there is to it. Although that gets a bit difficult for some people. And that's fine. Just gotta keep trying, I guess. Or maybe ask for help, I don't know. I have enough logs here to go up this one. I think so. A little bit more hunger and I can get rid of all my kelp. Alright, there we go. I don't think I saved. You just said I was gonna save. I don't think I actually did. I used up a lot of wood on just the stairs. Okay, I think this one needs a pillar. Yeah. That's why it's only 3 wooded blocks there. It's missing a pillar. Alright, I can work on these in the meantime. There we go. I'm gonna be 1 short here. Oh, I'm actually out of glass too. Alright, good to know. Now I can go get more materials. I'm gonna need the crafting table with me over there. I'm pretty sure. In fact, I should do something first. Let's get a way back up here. And I could put some acacia trees down there. Get a farm going up here. Alright, I can jump it. And then collect some water. How much do I need? I guess 2 couldn't hurt. Okay, where would be a good spot? Over there. My jumping off point could be... I guess I'm gonna need some over here. My next pillar is missing. I could do it over here. this one. This one's a complete block. If I put the water there, it would fall right here. Okay. Let's do a little bit of engineering. It's this block, I think. Yeah. So it's safe to put it back here, just for extra safety. I'll get rid of that. Okay. There we go. Now I just need one of these and to go back up there. Oh yeah. Since I won't be needing to come back down, I could just plant the trees now. There's a lot of grass here. I don't like that. Okay. There's a lot of grass everywhere. Alright, let's do it here. That one's a little too close to this thing over here. I think that'll work. Gotta make sure I remember which ones are natural and which ones are mine. I can do that with torches. Put this one on the natural tree. That way I know not to cut that one down. I was gonna head back now, but actually, I don't think I have to. I technically have everything I need right here. Yeah. Okay. I actually do need to head back just to make a way back up with the water. So I'll do that. Which way is it? This way. So I gotta walk way over here, get to this one. There's funny stuff that I think would be funny, like for costumes. There's a TV show called La Familia Peluche, which peluche, um, as a word in itself, stands for fluffy, like when you have a plushie, like a stuffed animal. If it's fluffy, or generally speaking, stuffed animals are called peluches. So it's about stuff that's squishy and soft and fluffy. That's what peluche stands for, kind of. There's a TV show called basically that, but with the word family on it. Crap. If the water goes here, it would still be safe, technically. Let's see. Please don't overflow. Good. It's a deep hole, jeez. Okay, I have a way back up now. It's kind of risky, but it is a way back up. So I can chop down this one. Not the bottom one, the top one. Because then I can stand on the bottom one. Anyway, this TV show is hilarious, and they have a character that is, I guess, the father-in-law, and the funny thing is he's rich, basically. So he shows up to this guy's funeral. They don't like each other, so he shows up wearing like a fancy like puffy coat and stuff, and he has sunglasses, and the sunglasses they're shades that are like they're not tinted. They only shade the sun because they physically block the light. They're like what are they called? Shutters, basically, like shutter shades. He has dollar sign sunglasses. It fits with his character, but I think it's hilarious. You show up to a funeral wearing sunglasses that are dollar signs. Come on. I don't know where they got that prop, but I kinda want some. It'd be like me wearing sunglasses that have like what symbol would it have? Ah, crap, a seed. Where's the chicken? I don't see any chickens. No chickens, huh? Wow. Oh yeah, I should probably start building this direction too. That one's less of a priority. Although it did determine like where I'm gonna build the bridge and stuff. It is important. It's just not super important. There's also the Farming Simulator League. The Farming Simulator League is the esport of Farming Simulator. Because there is one, of course. Everybody knows that. Traveling all the way over here just to find the freaking chicken. Can you even see the bridge from here? Yes. Yes, you can. There's a wolf over there. Leave him alone. Don't see a chicken anywhere. Anyway, it turns out I don't like canids either. But oh well. There's a fisherman and a Fletcher over there. Or are you the Fletcher? You're the fisherman. If I ever get 6 raw cod, I'll come to you. Maybe. Oh, I can get rid of my string with him. That's really good to know. Because right now, I've gotten rid of string just by placing it on the ground. And I know where it is still. I could buy something from him. Could buy arrows. And then he would update and sell a bow. And that bow could be really powerful.